Started off the morning here. Didn't even get the GoPro turned on yet. I've already got a fish. Just dropped the jig off the side of the boat. And maybe a 2-pounder came up there and got it. Woo! That's a nice one. So the water temp is 56. Early in the morning. That's not a 2-pounder. And she's got a mouth like she's almost kind of scary, like she's about partially spawned out there. Hope not. Thankfully I had the GoPro on my head turned on. That's a good fish. Big old fat female crappie. I should have known when I saw it was going to be an overcast day that it was going to be a great day to fish. Especially with very little wind at the moment. Okay, 2-4. I'm going to clear it out again because I had a little bit on there. 2-3. 2-3. Well, that's picture worthy. Let's see if there's any males up here along the bank. I'm not having a good day so far. I've been out here like an hour and a half. There's one. I just got one after I turned on the GoPro finally. Woo! It's a male. He's not that big. But he's a biter. That's all we're looking for right now. He's eating size, but again, I'm not looking for those. Happy batteries. Again, let's try it again. Got another one. There we go. There's another one. That's what I was looking for. That feels like a good one too. Yep. That's a good one. It's a male too. It's a good male. Yeah, he's pulling. That's a big male there. That's what I was looking for. Wow. Wow. That's a 2-pounder. Let's get him in the boat. That's what we're looking for right there. Golly, look at the size of that stomach on that fish. Get the hook out of his mouth. Woo! He's a good one. All colored up. Gorgeous that is. Alright, so I'm gonna weigh him real quick. Probably get a picture and get him back in the water. Gosh, she's gorgeous. If I caught a 3.5, 4-pounder that size, he's gonna have to get at least a replica made of him just with those colors. It says 2 even, but I'm gonna reschedule it because it had some. It was 2 even. Wow, I thought that fish was gonna be a little bit bigger than that. That's a good fish here. That's a good fish there. Let that fish get off. What is that? He's shaking his head like a bass, that's for sure. There's no way that's a crappie or not. Shaking his head though, it feels like a bass. Boy, he's pulling. I don't want to fight back too much because I wasn't too sure about that knot I tied on there last time. Oh please, let me get this fish in. I know it's a good one. Yeah, it's a bass, I think. You never know what kind of thing you're going to run into when you get it on here. Yeah, he's under the boat. good bass. I don't think it's a giant. Oh, it's a pretty good one. Oh, there we go, baby. It's a good one. It's a 3 plus. Yep. Definitely a 3 plus. Caught him on a crappie jig. Always happy to get one of those in on a crappie jig, man. It's like a 3.5, I think. Solid. Let's see. Went all the way around the boat with that fish. Woo! I was dead on, almost 3 pounds, 9 ounces. I said 3.5. Oh, let me get a picture of it real quick. Wow. Oh, I got the crankbait back to the boat with a big giant crappie on it. I didn't even know. I was like, what in the world? Something just grabbed it right before it got up to the surface. Looks like a big female too. That's a big female there. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes. I was not expecting that. That fish just must have chased it a while because I never saw her or wasn't looking for her either. But it's a good thing. Oh, that's a big girl there. She's fat. She's a 2-pounder plus. That stomach. Yeah, she's a good one. Turn my boat back up here. This bank where I get my crappie rod hung up, which it looks like I've already done. Let's see if I can get it out of there. Doesn't look like it. It figures. I don't want to break it either, so. Let's see how big she is. Ooh, 2.6. Let's do it. Clear it out one more time. Let me make sure. 2.6. Even. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not going to weigh as much as she's leaning on that thing, but we'll get a picture of her real quick. She followed that crankbait back in. I haven't been able to get many bass to do that this morning. So we'll get a picture. GoPro stop. Got another good male here. He's pulling. I don't know if that's a male or a bass. Good gracious. That fish is pulling. That's got to be a bass. Or I've got one gigantic crappie on here. Golly, really? Oh, come on, man. I can't go back here and be getting messed up with my power pole. Are you serious? Raise the power pole up to get him out. Yeah, it's a big male. Woo! So he wrapped himself around the power pole. That was a smart little trick there. Except, I can take this power pole and go all the way up. What you gonna do then, homie? Come over here and get in the boat. That's a big male. Wow. That's a 2+ pound male. Oh my goodness. Man, they fight. I mean, as far as crappie go, there's nothing that fights like a big male crappie. And that is a big male crappie there. Big old fat male crappie. Pull my boat away from this thing real quick. That's a big old male there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weigh him real quick so I can record the weight and get a picture, and then we'll put him back. I don't want to stress him out. He's got some good genetics. Says 2.3. We're gonna redo it. It it's 2-3. That is a big fat male there. I mean, he's built like a female. Goodness. Oh, I got that one. I don't know what it is, but he's pulling. He's pulling. I hope that's a crappie. Golly, I hope that's a crappie. Yeah, that's a male crappie. He's a big one too. It's a big old male crappie. That's a big male crappie. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, sir. That is a big old male crappie, and he is all colored up. He showed up to the prom early. Ooh, look at that. Ain't that a gorgeous crappie? That is absolutely gorgeous. He's not that big, but he's getting close to 2 pounds. I was literally getting ready to go home. And I came back over here to try this because I had caught a couple of males over here earlier and realized I was going too fast for them earlier. I just needed to come over here and pull a jig under the surface and barely move it, and they'll come up and just smack it. Whoa, look at that guy. You tell me they are not spawning in Oklahoma? Ooh, that's a great looking fish there. Look at that stomach. These guys are eating, they're aggressive. That's awesome. He's not 2 pounds though. You have to be part of the 2 pound club. Get the color of this one, Judy. Well, the males fight too. They really fight. Really? Woo-hoo-hoo. Maybe a 2 pounder there. I've already got 3 2 pound males today.
Oh my gosh. Now you can tell it's a male from out here.
Yeah, you see how dark they are?
Yes.
That's called putting on their tuxedo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's time to spawn. They'll put on their tuxedo.
You think that's a 2 pounder?
Pretty close. I think it is. Let's see. I hope it is. He's just sitting on the bottom guarding his nest, and I happened to pull a bait right through there. So
Wow. Uh-oh.
it is exactly 2 pounds.
Oh man, that's great.
That's number 4.
Oh my gosh. Today, number 4 2 pounder?
Yeah,
Good job.
that's a good one. He gets his picture taken. I always take my picture with him. Fish through this process here. How'd you catch that fish?
Well, let's see. I got that. Just talking about
All right.
knowing. Let's
There
see.
you
Is this
go.
a male?
Look at that.
Oh, he's a nice fish.
That's
I
a
like
nice
him.
crappie. That's a male too. You see
Okay.
how hard they fight? He's not even that
Yeah.
big.
Golly, can I just not worry about the line's not gonna break?
Yeah, it ain't gonna break.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a nice crappie there.
Yeah, it sure is.
And they're so fat right now.
Mhm.
You understand the females being big, but the male.